Verb tenses. Verb tenses are allocated in 3 time realms. We will see that the German language knows some ambiguities when it comes to verb tenses, and they will cause you confusion and sometimes will lead to misconceptions. If we juxtapose the tenses of the English and the German language, we can see that the English language knows the simple. The German language knows the simple too. Additionally, we have the perfect tense. German knows the perfect tense too. But the continuous form and the perfect continuous have no equivalent in the German language. Consequently, we are going to explain on the lack of the continuous form first and what can be done to signalize ongoing processes. Eventually, we will see that the present perfect has 2 functions in the German language. Let us start with the lack of a continuous form. The sentences "I am running" and "I run" need no further explanation, as an English native knows that this "am running" is the continuous form of the verb. So this action "am running" takes place now. "I run" signalizes that this action takes place regularly. Both sentences can be translated into "Ich laufe", whereas the German sentences are not clear about the time and could be both simple and continuous. We have to use an adverb of time in order to show that the action is ongoing and not permanent, and vice versa. So we add gerade, an indicator for an immediate ongoing action, and to the other sentence jeden Tag, an adverb of permanence, thus an action taking place every. So remember, due to the lack of the continuous form, both in perfect and in simple, we must use adverbs of time to signalize either continuous or simple form. A further common problem for Germans is choosing the correct tense to talk about the past. The English sentence "I worked yesterday" is a good example for this ambiguity. Translating the sentence verbatim, we receive "Ich arbeitete gestern", a sentence that is also simple past in German. But we can also translate into "Ich habe gestern gearbeitet", which is clearly a perfect sentence in present. How come? Typically, spoken German uses the present perfect to talk about past events. So if you and your German colleagues talk about things in the past, they will most commonly use the perfect for their accounts. This is in accordance with the official German grammar rules and can be applied in your everyday experiences. As always, there's also an exception to the rule. Please make sure to use the simple past when writing officially. For instance, if you write medical reports, or if you write a technical report about events in the past. Here, you have to use the simple past. Present perfect is rejected. So let me reiterate. The German language does not know a continuous form, not in simple and not in perfect. So we have to use adverbs of time in order to signalize continuous. Secondly, the simple past can be expressed in present perfect, but not in writing, only in speaking.